In 1931, a movie theater kept an ambulance in the lobby because Universal Pictures believed their new horror film was so terrifying that audience members may need medical attention. A boy was at the movie that night, and he never forgot it. He kept a poster for that movie for decades. After his death, his family sold the poster for more money than any horror poster in history. What was that terrifying film, and what made this particular poster valuable enough to be number one on the list? Before I tell you the story of the number one poster, you need to know that vintage horror posters weren't meant to survive. They were printed on cheap paper and designed to last just a few weeks before the next movie arrived. After theatrical runs, theater owners tossed them in storage rooms, used them as packing material, or just burned them with the trash. And for decades, nobody cared. The posters were advertisements, not art. Eventually, collectors started realizing what had been lost. They began hunting through abandoned theaters, estate sales, and forgotten storage units. And what they found, the posters that somehow survived, became some of the most valuable pieces of film history. Number 10 on the list is the Dracula 1931 Style F1 sheet. This poster once belonged to actor Nicolas Cage. In 2009, Cage was selling off parts of his collection to pay the IRS. And among the items was this Style F1 sheet for Dracula. Only 4 copies of this style are known to exist. Cage's copy had been kept in pristine condition for decades. It sold in 2009 for $310,700. But that's just the beginning. Number 9 is the Frankenstein 1931 Style A1 sheet. Picture this, you're sorting through boxes in your Pennsylvania attic and you find a folded piece of paper tucked in a corner. It ends up being a 1931 Frankenstein poster, Style A, in near mint condition. Only 7 are known to exist. This one was discovered in 2023. It's incredible to think that someone folded it up, put it in a box, and forgot about it for 92 years. No preservation effort, just luck. It sold in 2023 for $312,000. Number 8 on the list is the Dracula 1938 one-sheet reissue. 7 years after Dracula became a sensation, Universal brought it back to theaters with an updated poster design. This poster was unknown for many years, but in 2003, this copy was uncovered in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, a small town east of Pittsburgh. No other copies of this 1938 re-release one-sheet have surfaced. It sold in 2020 for $312,000. Number 7 on the list is the Black Cat Style B one-sheet from 1934. Most people have never even heard of the Black Cat, but this movie features Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi together in what many consider their best collaboration. The poster is striking with its dark imagery, vibrant contrasts, and psychological terror radiating from every inch. This is the only known Style B poster in existence. When it surfaced in completely original, unrestored condition in 2009, it sold for $334,600. Number 6 is the Bride of Frankenstein 1935 Style D one-sheet. For over 70 years, collectors suspected this poster still existed. They'd seen it in the original 1935 press book, which is a promotional catalog Universal sent to theater owners. But seeing it in a press book and finding an actual poster are two different things. No one had ever seen a real copy until 2007 when this appeared. It was in perfect condition, original and untouched. Someone had kept it for 7 decades without anyone in the collecting world knowing it really existed. Heritage Auctions called it one of the greatest posters to ever come to auction, and they weren't exaggerating. It sold in 2007 for $334,600. Let me know in the comments which one has surprised you the most, because the top 5 get even more interesting. Number 5, the Frankenstein Style C 3-sheet from 1931. Steve Wilkin was a teenager working at a Long Island movie theater in the early 1970s. One day he's exploring the building, old storage rooms, forgotten hallways, and he comes across a projection booth that has been boarded up for years. He pries it open and reveals a 6-foot-tall poster of Frankenstein. He took it home, rolled it up, and forgot about it for decades. It sat in his closet through college, his career, and through raising a family. It was the only known copy of the Style C 3-sheet. In 2015, he brought it to Heritage Auctions, where it sold for $358,500. Number 4 is the King Kong Style B 3-sheet from 1933. King Kong isn't pure horror, but Heritage Auctions lists it as horror, and when you look at this poster, you understand why. 6 feet tall, with Kong straddling a skyscraper, his mouth with razor-sharp fangs open in that iconic roar, and Fay Wray screaming in Kong's grip. This poster is so rare and so sought after that the same style B3 sheet has sold twice, and both times for so much money that it technically is in the top 10 2 times. In 2020, a copy sold for $336,000. But the one we're talking about here set a house auction record when it sold in 2012 for $388,375. But if you think Kong commanded a fortune, number 3 is The Mummy's 1932 one-sheet. This masterpiece was designed by Universal's advertising director, Kari Gross. Gross understood something other poster artists didn't: horror needed color. Vivid and painterly, with minimal white space, this design changed movie poster design forever. Only 3 copies are known to exist. One of them belongs to Kirk Hammett, the lead guitarist from Metallica and one of the most serious horror collectors in the world. He even has a custom mummy painting on a guitar. The buyer of this copy, who identified himself only as a New York collector, outbid a second man as the bidding spiraled to more than 4 times its pre-sale estimate of up to $100,000. This copy sold in 1997 for $453,500. It held the record for the most expensive horror movie poster in the world for 17 years, until it was dethroned by poster number 2. Poster number 2 on our list is London After Midnight's one-sheet from 1927. This is the only known color copy of a poster for a film that no longer exists. London After Midnight was a silent mystery directed by Todd Browning, who would go on to direct Dracula 4 years later. It starred Lon Chaney, known as the Man of a Thousand Faces, who played a detective disguised as a vampire to solve a murder. In 1965, the last known reel was destroyed when MGM's vault caught fire. The movie was gone forever. All that remains are photographs, the screenplay, and this poster. For decades, collectors didn't even know if a poster had survived. Then, in 2014, this one surfaced, the only color version in existence. It sold for $478,000. But there's one poster more valuable than even that for a lost film. The number 1 most expensive horror movie poster ever sold is the Dracula 1931 Style A one-sheet. George J. Mitchell Jr. was a boy in 1931 when he went to see Dracula. As we said in the intro, the theater had an ambulance parked in the lobby just in case the film was so terrifying that someone needed medical attention. And at some point in the 50s, he bought this poster because it reminded him of that night. He kept it for over 60 years without telling anyone. When he died, his son found it, one of only 2 known Style A Dracula posters in existence. When it went up for sale in 2017, Heritage Auctions estimated it would sell for between $150,000 to $300,000. The bidding started at $100,000. Within minutes, it hit $200,000. Collectors were on the phones, placing bids from around the world. It climbed to $300,000, then $400,000. When the bidding finally stopped, it sold for $525,800. This was the most expensive horror movie poster ever sold at public auction. What else are we throwing away that future generations will pay fortunes for? The next record-breaking poster might be out there right now, rolled up in someone's closet, sitting in your attic, hidden in your parents' basement, or buried in a storage unit, completely forgotten and waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment and let me know which poster on the list surprised you the most or which is your favorite.